Yo, what it do, support crew? Welcome back to another episode of Moral Support the Podcast, man. We back with the fellas, man. Shout out my boys.
Let's go. We in the lab,
Man, we back, man. What is it, December 19th, man. We almost there, man. Finish on, final countdown. What we got, like 11 days left, something like that.
Yeah. It's probably be our closer, so happy New Year's, happy holidays to y'all in advance.
Merry Christmas, happy New Year's. All out there, man. We wanted to get to y'all before this year closed with a proper outro, or you know what I'm saying? Just to finish this off, man. Finish it off strong.
It's the final lap.
Man, it is.
Yeah, it
is. The final lap.
2025, man. Woo, boy, we almost 10 years removed from high school, Des.
Chill. I know. It's none of my business.
Come on now. We getting up there. We reaching up status, man. You got a couple more years, my boy.
I'm still on that young fool status.
He's still,
enjoy it.
We gonna get to the cup.
Hey, I ain't in no rush.
Let's go go so fast. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about it the other day, bro, like just how fast this time has went, bro. Like, it's unreal. It's unreal. And then I was having a discussion with somebody. What is he? 20. He's 20. And I was just telling him, like, bro, the same thing you see your classmates doing now, or not even classmates, but people your age at 20 years old.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, majority of them is probably on the same thing.
Ain't that something?
That's
at your 10-year reunion, at your 10 years removed from high school, bro. And you gotta understand, because he was in a space of like trying to separate himself, not feeling comfortable within his group, like kind of, because he felt like he was even more I guess advanced or something, like, or he was thinking ahead more, seeing the bigger picture and just seeing life differently. And he was like, man, they still on this. And I'm like, bro, you gotta be prepared, because they gonna still be here.
Yeah, and if you stay there, you'll still be there too.
Exactly. And I was telling him the whole thing about changing your circle. Not even necessarily, change your circle, you know what I'm saying? Because we talk about, or you heard before, like what they say, like the 5 people closest to you is like,
you'll be the 6th one or whatever they are.
6, yeah. You'll be the average of that group.
Yeah.
So, you know, you really gotta lock in and change your circle, man. Because I'm telling you, if they on this heavy now and you ain't see no change, I ain't gonna lie, they might be there in the same spot 5 years from now, bro.
Change is necessary.
Man,
facts,
what?
So, I can speak to that, swear.
Freshly out.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm 21 now, bro.
Yeah, facts,
sometimes you might have to be a lone ranger, you know what I'm saying, and get some boys who just close to you. You ain't got a big group no more. I think that sometimes that's what stuff that you realize once you get out of school, because you actually making time for people. If you don't make time for people, you don't see people.
Right. That's big.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
And we was talking about that right before the pod a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how fast time goes, where you and we have so much like freedom now, where we don't have this obligation of school or like you know, we have like our work obligations and stuff, but everything else is on you.
I'm about to say everything is choice, bro.
Yeah.
Each day when you
at
wake
this
up,
point, you know, you don't have your mom and dad waking you up. Oh, it's time for school. You got to go there because the law tells you have to go.
Right.
If you don't go, you go get in trouble. Your parents go get in trouble. You don't have that no more. So this is all.
Ain't that deep though? Like every day we wake up, bro. Everything you do as an adult is literally your choice, good, bad, and different, right or wrong, bro. Like you chose it, no matter like how it comes to you. Now there's a lot of influence on our choices we make. But we still make every choice on our own free will, bro. It's
like making an avatar, bro, on a video game, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
That's it, bro.
It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, time, bro, it flies. So
enjoy it.
I think this year shows it, boy. I swear, like January or the last New Year's was, bro, right there.
It seemed like it just happened. I ain't even
literally,
lie,
bro.
Literally, like the year went so fast, and we already here. So I did want to, you know, ask you guys a couple questions about that, like how y'all felt about y'all year. Did y'all achieve all the goals that y'all felt like y'all needed to get this year? Let me hear it. Let us hear it, Mont. Let us hear
it. Did I achieve the goal? Bro, I feel like, man, all glory to God always, man. I feel like I over-exceeded them. You know what I mean? Like a lot of this stuff, like, I'll be honest with you, I had some goals, but it seemed like they all, like I was putting in work in the dark, and then it seemed like it all came just like pouring down on me. Like all the blessings just at once. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we get one house, get another house, get married, then get an opportunity to be on a pod full time. You know what I mean? Just like, and that's just a couple of things.
Career change when you came in a year.
Facts, bro.
So I was going to ask, like,
job,
did you have these goals set out? Like, 2025, I'm doing this, or did it just so happen to?
I'll be honest with you.
Feel me?
Facts, I did. I wrote some down. I wrote something down in the notebook, like as far as like getting a house, you know, to replace certain expenses, so we don't gotta pay that, and then, you know, putting it towards, you know, more investing, starting a flipping business. Boys did that, like getting married, you know what I mean, getting the wife a car, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So it's just like, Yeah, a lot of them I had written down. I'll be honest with you, some of them's gonna go into next year.
That's
but,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of you can't do. You know what I'm saying? You can't do everything at once. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it should be though.
Yeah,
like,
if you reach every goal, your goals was
yeah.
low. You
but
got
you should
to
be
raise the
setting
bar.
so much.
No doubt,
you know
that
what I'm
too.
saying? You should set so much that no matter how short you come up of that list, you still achieved a lot.
Right.
Oh yeah,
saying?
no,
You know?
and I'm grateful, bro. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to God. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for the individuals around me because, my boy helped me. You can't, bro. You cannot make it to where you need to be alone, man. Like,
Not
for
at
real.
all.
Like my boy stopped. He made it to where we didn't even have to commit to another long-term lease while we was looking for a house because Daz was in a position and I was able to stay in his property, until then. So it's just like, man, like I could probably take a whole two pods just going over just my year of 2025 on how amazing it was, how grateful from like just the people that's around me. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm just grateful, bro. I'm grateful.
That's dope.
Let me
I
hear
want to, I mean, and for all, I'm going to do a little commercial break real quick because I got to deflect the glory you just gave me right up front, bro, because glory be to God, you feel me?
Nice.
And y'all see the merch, y'all see the gear, bro, so I got to shout out the vision real quick because,
Yes, sir.
this whole year was about a deflection and understanding, like, it was so beyond me this year, bro, like everything that happened. But let me get into the brand real quick, I mean? Quick campaign. Shout out Kent Chevalier. He's a NFL chaplain for the Steelers, and so he goes out there and he prays over the teams before they play and stuff. But he started this mission. He's an author as well. He's a dope individual. But he started this mission in pursuit of campaigning for other organizations. So what he does is, each drop he has like maybe a 2-week time frame where he sells the merchandise via T-shirts, hoodies. He did crew necks for us in specific, and that between that 2-week period, all the proceeds go to this one organization. He takes nothing from it. You know what I mean? Dope, yeah. And the deflection, and what it means is the deflect the glory is because he sees, being out there, and he's an NFL chaplain. He sees obviously just all the praise that the players get. You know what I mean? Obviously they're idolizing stuff throughout the whole time. So his main thing is making sure, after we get all this glory given to us and all the eyes on us, make sure we deflect it to God. Because, you know what I mean? Like, that's important because you absorb all that. That's how you
enabled all of this.
You hear what I'm saying, though? But the way that we worship and pray, we talked about it the other day, just being honest, third game nerd, like, there's this many people in this arena praising how many, these individuals. That's just this arena. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So, like, that's a lot for a human mind to, consume, like, that type of praise. So it's like, we got to make sure we deflect that and give it to somebody else. We're going to learn that as we build on this podcast, as we scale. Bro, we're going to get glorified. It's like, nah, bro, I don't want that. Glory be to God, because people are going to see you doing something, but do you see what's in me? You know what I mean? Because it's bigger than me. And I see that, like, literally anytime. Since I heard this campaign, I love it because that's the on the field deflection. I'm like that all areas of my life, bro. Like, people say, oh, you're a good dad, bro. It's glory to dad. Glory be to God, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, you're a good husband, glory be to God. You're a good minister, glory be to God. You're a good speaker, glory be to God, bro. Like, everything is to be glorified to him, bro, because I ain't do nothing on my own means. You feel what I'm saying? So, you hear what I'm saying? So, it's like, shout out to him, though, for the campaign. He picked us as his, I mean? And shout out Kent. He's a dope individual. He got a book coming out soon, too. So, I love to have him on here at some point to speak about what he's doing. It's called, I believe it's called Do It Afraid. You know what I mean? So, yeah, dope individual, dope campaign. Appreciate your support, bro.
Yeah, keep doing. Keep great.
So even off of that, bro, deflection of this year, bro, God, he was just, had baby boy in May. That's probably my highlight of the year.
Shout out Divine.
You know what I mean? Shout out Divine. 7 months and a day today. You know what I mean? Big boy, bro. Talk about time, bro. Sheesh. Man, boy, crawling around and stuff
that
already.
Ain't there standing up on his own.
Yeah, bro. Listen. Was just doing that in the bassinet the other day. Standing up in the bassinet by itself, bro. I'm like, whoa. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how much little time they can develop into this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a bro. And I've been so present in it, bro. And I still feel like I'm missing stuff. It's like literally, bro, but it's so dope. Like, you see it, bro. It's like not I think the closest thing I experienced to it, honestly, is like watching a puppy develop. You ever see a puppy develop? They learn so much over a month, and then you train them, and it's like, bro, that's the closest thing I experienced to something such as in my adult years anyway. So it's like, and being so hands on, because when I had a puppy, I was there day to day. You know what I mean, but it's like, bro, this is my son, jeans, DNA. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
heavy,
you feel what I'm saying? This is a mixture of me and Mama Bear. So it's
I ain't
like,
gonna lie, that boy look just like his mom.
Bro.
Boy. Right now,
bro,
you know,
relax.
I was just telling somebody, bro. Like I said, he gonna definitely. I think Dez's genes is gonna kick in like as he get older. Like you know what I'm saying. But like right now, him and Siani, bro.
yeah. They got
boy,
it.
they look like twins, dog. Like it's like it's crazy, but it's a beautiful thing because he gonna age gracefully. You know
No, for sure. No,
baby's face for sure.
Yeah, he gonna have it honest his whole development. But just that, bro. You know, me and wifey done had our journeys throughout pregnancy, throughout. You know, we got married this year. You know,
shout out to y'all, man.
You feel what I'm saying? You know, that's big.
Beautiful,
you know,
man. Clap it up. Which one's the clap?
Yeah, the yellow one to the left.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Clap it up. And then just so much just behind the scenes. A lot of the glorified stuff that, you know, God really got his glory from this year was so much behind the scenes stuff. And I feel like it'll come out to be more, you know, fruitful, and when it's able to be testified upon and like in totality and the fullness of it. But like right now, bro, I'm just basking in it because a lot of it wasn't pretty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of it was in the dark, bro. A lot of it was gracefully broken.
It's worth it though, bro.
So worth it, bro. That's why I'm rejoiceful, bro. Because like, not only was it victorious in the times where it felt like defeat, but even in the battles that come, you know, beyond those despair moments, there's so much victory still there, bro. Man. It's like I just love it, bro. It's different, bro. 2025 was great, bro. 2026, like you always look, you know, ahead and see like what's this year going to be like. It's going to be great, and I just can't imagine what more great can happen upon this year.
Now, do y'all have anything in particular in 2026 that you want to accomplish? Or are y'all letting God do the thing and drive this car and just seeing what comes, or is there anything in particular that y'all have y'all sights set on?
I say one thing
that y'all want to share. You know what I'm saying?
I know. That's a lot of sacred stuff, but like I'll say one thing, and because I'm challenging myself in it, and if it happened, you know, if it don't, then it's on me. That it wasn't within my divine nature, I feel like. But if it do, I feel like it is just so close to it. But bro, I feel like it's time to go full-time community activist, bro. Like I feel like it's really time to be. You know what I mean? I feel like it's really time to be amongst the youth and just the community. You know what I mean? I feel like it's really that time.
That's good.
Talk to him.
That's my big one.
Hey, you held accountable now.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's on camera.
Hey. Nah, for me, honestly, I'm looking to, you know, go to the next level with this real estate stuff. You know, I feel like I'm just, you know, breaking ground right now. Next year, I definitely want us to get another property. A little bit more than a duplex, you know what I'm saying? I want to get like a 3-unit or a 4-unit, you know what I'm saying? So that's the goal for the next year.
It's the bar.
And we're also, you know, probably going to extend our family, you know, grow the family. Next year.
I love that. Yeah, come on. There's a lot of
So that's
you're accountable now.
Hey, chill.
Wifey gonna clip that one.
She gonna play that back to me a few times. You know what I mean?
like, come on, where we going, man?
There's that, but yeah, one of the ones. And also, man, just live for God, man. Just put my trust in Him. That's one of the biggest goals. Is just like, you know, whenever He tell me jump, and it's like God, I don't got no parachute. I'ma just trust Him.
No safety net.
I'm a trusting.
No safety
net. Facts. There's no safety net, no nothing, bro. So I'm just like, all right, if you say jump, you know what I mean?
Let's get it.
I'm a jump, you know what I'm saying? So just trusting in God, you know what I mean? And just accomplishing what people say is impossible.
That's good. What you looking like? What you looking like your way, nerd?
So for a light little recap of my year, man, it's just been building, bro. And I've been put in a position to like physically be able, you know, as far as information, just going back to school or going to school.
Yeah.
Learning a new
Clap it up for my boy back in the trade. You know what I mean?
Oh, my bad. But yeah, so that's been a big thing with school. Really been taking up a lot of my time, but just physically being in the gym, being active, been wonderful. And honestly, bro, probably the biggest one is building on the relationships that I've had. I had my first family reunion since I was probably, bro, I don't even know that I was able to host with me and my sister. Like that was, you know, I met family that I'd never met before. Bro, it was beautiful. So that was beautiful. Building relationships with my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Especially my brother James. We've been close this year, hanging out and stuff like that, which has been super dope to me. That's been, yeah, bro. Honestly, building these relationships, bro,
that's
like,
major,
has
bro.
been like the best thing for me, I feel like this year, rekindling relationships, like with my brothers and stuff. So that was awesome. And then going into 2026, bro, it's just continue on pushing forward. I'm trying to be, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to be as physically fit as I possibly can. That's my biggest goal. My health, health is wealth, bro. So I'm trying to get I'm really trying to lock in with my diet, with my routine, all that, super crazy. I'm also building my credit right now. And hopefully, my goal really, as far as that, is to get it to a place where I feel comfortable with actually going to go buy a property.
Let's go, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
real estate.
My goal is to buy a property this year, but just be on that
in position,
to do so. You know what I'm saying? To where a point my credit won't, I feel like, be holding me back for that. And kind of like you said, Des, as far as this community activist stuff, man, like I just want to be a servant to my community, my hometown, McKeesport. Shout out y'all, man, love y'all.
That's dope.
That's what I'm really big on right now. That's what been consuming my life, my energy. Really was kind of understanding and recognizing what's really going on in our community and where I can be a help. You know what I'm saying? And be a servant, bro. Because I don't know. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. It's like that purpose filled my heart so much, bro, and realizing like I need to do something. Like we need to do something as a community. We need to do something, and I think, bro, that's like the biggest thing for me right now is really looking in the community and getting my credit together. And I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, definitely looking forward to it. I'm definitely one of those people who do the New Year's resolutions. I know some people is iffy on it, but that's my thing. I like to write things down as well because it makes it real. Like when you write it down, it's a different type of connection, bro, from when you just say it.
And then in that mode,
bro. Like you kind of
if you don't write it down, bro, it's not really real to you.
Yeah. Because you forget about it, bro. But it's something you have to look at every day. Even like, bro, it's just every day because you see, like, again, people write or have these New Year's resolutions and fall off 2 weeks into the New Year.
That's why you need a plan, bro. Planning's one of the big ones that I'm hearing right now before 2026.
What's the message, y'all?
So,
if you plan to fail, you fail to plan.
Come on, bro.
If you fail to plan, if you fail to plan, you fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yeah. It's not.
I said it backwards.
You got to plan. You got to because you have to have some sort of structure or some sort of strategy. Because
and a blueprint.
We're human, bro. Like we forget things. Like if we not into a routine or stuff, bro, we forget things and we go days with just be like, oh yeah, I forgot to do that, I needed to do that, and then next thing you know, it starts to compound over time. But yeah, to have it like a structured plan on reaching your goals is important. It's super important.
ChatGPT can help with that.
Yeah. ChatGPT. I mean, for real, bro.
Build you a system.
It's there for you to use. Like,
and it's step by step. It makes it so much more simple.
Bro, I have so many screenshots and so many things of GPT like steps and stuff in my phone just so I could.
It gave me a reading plan, bro. And I got my plan for 2026. I threw it in there and had to help me. You know what I mean? Just different numbers I want to hit in the flipping business.
Or just the investment game? Or
just everything.
Just personal development?
Yeah, so personal development, as far as reading on real estate, you know what I mean? The blueprint for the flipping business and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And I had some others advise me on that as well. But just numbers and stuff I want to hit for flipping, how to get there, what type of financial resources I need. How many properties do I need to flip next year to hit the number I want to hit, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely ChatGPT, bro. Hey, somebody
Gemini,
said, I think it was,
ChatGPT,
all of them, bro. I think it was Gary Vee who said, it was Gary Vee or somebody who said pretty much like that's almost having a genius as a best friend, just that you have just access to whenever. So utilize that tool, man. Don't push away from it. Don't push away from it. Use it as a tool.
It's definitely a great thought partner. Like I don't know if you ever had someone like these are two of my guys, and then shout out Pastor. He's definitely
he's dope.
Yeah, I say we bounce our thoughts and ideas off each other all the time, and it's like, and when you have someone who is of value, somebody who challenges you, digs into your, the interest of what you said and how you can do it. Like, bro, it's such a constructive thing. You hear what I'm saying? Like you build, and whether you go to list the property that's built or not, like by that I mean like do something with the idea like once it's actually created, because there's some things we create, we birth. and we still don't do something with it. But I'm saying, like, it's still just a great thing to have, like, and then the choice is yours, whether what you do beyond it. But chat get it done.
It's possible. You get to see where it's possible.
Yeah.
No, facts. I mean, just use the tool. Use the tool. It's free to use. Don't make it hard on yourself.
And it's free.
Yeah, and it's free. It costs nothing. All it costs is some effort. That's it. A little bit of effort. You just got to type a couple buttons in.
And
all I want is your data. That's all I want.
No, facts.
So we diving in today, guys.
Yeah, Des. Let us know. Let us know. What we getting into today? What you have on your mind?
Listen, man. For one, like he just said, we're closing out 2025. We're going to 2026. It's major. We in the winter right now. It's a beautiful season, but it's a unique season. You hear what I'm saying? Like
it's beautiful.
You know what I mean? Listen. I'm all white like a dove right now, so I'm gonna try to keep this a little pure. You know what I mean? But
the wordplay is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm on one. But winter is a unique season in the sense of like you got to think like I know how much disparity come around this time, just in the sense of like treatable depression.
Yeah.
Obviously Pittsburgh specifically lack of sunlight. So you got that lack of vitamins.
I love that sunlight.
You know what I'm saying? Then which also leads to lack of physical activity. You get a lack of nutrition around this time of the year. Like there's a lot of odds that we're up against, like adversity, if you will, for this. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot that we're up against in the winter season in Pittsburgh. I would say at least. You know what I mean? To each his own, and depending on where you're located.
Wait to move back to Africa,
man. At least had something over there. You know what I mean? Go visit when we want to.
Facts, bro.
But it's like we got all this up against us when it comes to the winter time, and I look at it like it's amazing how we're up against all this, yet we're still rolling into a new year in the midst of it. Like we're in 2026. Like I mean, coming into the new year, like it's always kind of challenging. Like. Obviously, we got the holidays that make us joyous. We come across that for upliftment. Like Christmas is obviously a joyous time, a holly jolly time of the year that brings a lot of people up here. But outside of the actual holidays, Thanksgiving as well, it's pretty close. And then obviously, if you celebrate Hanukkah or whatnot, Kwanzaa, things such as those are those things that bring you up here. But like the actual season within nature. It's challenging, bro.
But I was it's funny you say that because I think I was on my way here and I was thinking about it and it was just like
icy roads.
Yeah. It is challenging. It's a challenging time, bro. And then you have people who don't feel that way around these times. You know what I'm saying? So and really what it is, it's like it's a dark time for a lot of people. Like I mean. Not only is it dark outside, but dark in their lives because maybe it's just grind mode for them. And this is where a lot of the work does show in the summertime whenever spring come rolling around and the flowers start to bloom. Like a lot of that work was put in during this time of year. And I think that's really important for people, to kind of lock in and use this time to your advantage. Don't think, it's just a depressing, hard time or anything like this. This is the time you could kind of lock in and shut yourself away from the outside world and just get your stuff done.
It's crazy, bro. I'll be honest with y'all, it's the same play all year round, no matter what the season is.
No, we always say that.
You feel me? Because it's just bro,
it's a different type of grit, though, when it's cold, because...
You right,
it's a different type of discipline, though, to have that mindset, to not shift within the season in the sense of, your habits and what you want.
I think it's because I don't pay too much attention to, I wouldn't say the holidays and different stuff like that, but it's just the goal was the goal.
No
the
doubt.
play is
Absolutely.
the play.
That's beautiful.
You feel me? So it's it don't matter whether it's facts. Yeah. None of that. The play is the play. So it's You know what I'm saying? They playing football in the winter. You know what I'm saying? It's still if you looking to develop, bro, because it's bro, time is one of the most valuable assets we have, bro.
Absolutely.
If we choose to take off in the summer and, slack and different stuff like that, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't have fun but I'm just saying.
It's more fun in the summer than it is winter.
Right, but it's just
gritty.
facts. You supposed to be working out all year round. You know what I'm saying? Don't be getting out of hibernation mode
but see, that's it though. That's what it is. It's hibernation, bro. Yeah. It feels good to stay in your bed.
Don't become complacent ever.
When it's negative 3 degrees outside, windy and icy, you want to stay in the bed, you don't want to leave nowhere. But that's exactly when you should, because everybody else is inside. Everybody else. This is your time to kind of either catch up or get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Not in front of just people, but just the world, bro.
That's real.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Because now all that, you go come back around, like I said, the spring or something, you're like, dang, this boy's on a different level. Or this woman's on a different level. she leveled up.
Yeah,
but that's because of the work that was being done in the dark. You know what I'm saying? And it does come to the light, to the outside world, to the people who's not paying attention, or the people that's not really looking at you in a certain way. But this is a perfect time, and that's why it's so good, because everybody else or nobody else is doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a way to build your self-esteem, your confidence, because you know you're going to do what most people won't, aren't willing to do. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how it's easier. That's why it's like, it's almost easy to become above average, because it's like so many people.
The bar is low for average.
I mean, yeah, what is average?
Yeah, the bar is low.
It's like the challenge becomes whenever you trying to become above excellent, because it's like,
but not excellent. Just
like you know how you got above average.
It's all subjective though, because some people would say that we operate at an excellent level, which I like to think so, but it's not excellent enough.
Right,
not for me.
But that's what I'm saying.
The
competition,
then it's great.
Right,
Yeah.
but whenever you get to when you go try to get to the great level, it's like you have people that's on the level doing the above average. So you got to try a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like there's tiers.
Yeah.
There's tiers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead. Say what you.
Nah, I love it, bro. I'm hearing what you're saying too, because the thing,
feel me, though?
the thing that takes you from average to excellence to great is the fact that you kept doing what it took to be excellent,
right,
at a consistent manner,
right,
to be great.
Because that time that you take off, bro, you lose so much. You say that, bro. I know you see that
regress,
ad.
bro.
I know you. It's either an ad. It's either an ad or somebody reposted on Instagram where it's like, I think it was ET, where the dude was raking for the diamonds.
Yeah, and he stopped right before he got to the diamond.
Bro. Who is it? Like, let me tell y'all, bro.
They both was operating off of excellence, though.
We talking about these 2026 goals, bro?
Yeah.
You think I'm starting in 2026? You think I'm starting
Alright,
here
come on.
in December?
You started in 2024.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Come
I
on.
got the goals for next year, but it's like I'm already working towards it, because it's like, bro, the goal should always be get ahead, because it's like if you looking to start in the time, bro, it's almost like you already starting behind.
It's
too
too
late.
late.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you already competing against yourself from yesterday, so it's like, why not making it? So the goal is always to become 1% better.
1% better.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
The goal is always become every single day, so it's like you looking to start now, like, you know what I'm saying? Even like I always say that, like I was telling cuz, like, it's investing. You know what I'm saying? Whether you starting with a penny, $1, $10, 20. Start, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing when you're talking about your goals. So it's like you talking about seasonal depression and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, everybody goes through what they go through, but it's like
go through it though.
The standard is the standard, the goal is the goal. Perform at your best each and every day. It's just that simple.
Like you
know
said,
what I mean?
go through it. Don't bask in it. Don't
Facts.
sit in it.
And it's only been to become so you could become better.
And that's it. And I think I don't know. It just feels good, bro. Like it feels good. Like we talk about feel good all the time. Like it feels good, bro, to just sit and chill and just be sad and my life's this. I'm gonna just chill, eat a box of candy this whole day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it feels good. Like you know what I'm saying? It's comfort and it's easy, bro. And I think it's hard for people to get past that, bro. And I think and I was talking to my artist yesterday actually about this, bro, how people are just they can't see the bigger picture. We talked about it before. They see tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's good.
They only think about surviving today and getting to tomorrow.
There's no planning.
And then when tomorrow come here,
Big bears.
yeah,
There's no planning.
And then tomorrow it's like, oh, we just go get through this day. Then we're gonna think about tomorrow. But we're not thinking about
That's
next
survival
month,
mindset,
next
bro.
6 months, next year. It is survival, bro. And it sucks, bro. It sucks honestly because again, the type of people that we are, we try to get other people to look at things the way we do, and it's impossible.
You about to make me scream, bro.
And it's almost impossible unless they want it, bro. Unless they want to see it, unless they want to do better or want, Or
Hey,
whatever.
man,
So,
before we go into 2026, look yourself in the mirror. Write your goals on the mirror. Write your goals on the mirror and ask yourself, do you want these? Like, ask yourself, do you want these? Ask yourself, do your habits align with this? Like, is this going to take you in the direction and the destination that you claim that you really want? And be real with yourself. Like, don't say like, yeah, this mediocre effort is going to get me this, because maybe your goals or something that mediocre effort can get you. That's okay. That's what you're all right with. But really be honest with yourself. Like, if your goals is up to this great par and this high standard, like, does your habits match that? Does your mindset match that? Does your heart posture match that? Does your mentality match that? Like, your actions, the way that you express yourself, your articulate of your tongue, like, does all these things therefore match what you want to be, what you want to achieve, who you want to achieve, like where you want to be and totality of this year or even beyond the year? Just be real with yourself. Hey, can we do something when we go into this new year? talked about, the comfort and all that, bro. Can we do this? Because I'm tired of this, bro.
He said, I'm tired of this. My boy had to grab his eye. He did that.
I got my boy stressing over here, man.
Bro, because it's disrespectful, bro. Can we kill this culture of growth being offensive? Can we do this?
Hold up.
Can we do this?
Hold up.
Oh. All right, that's a gunshot. Can we do this?
Bro, you know
what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Listen. And we talked about it with you too. And I said my goal is just to be as physically fit as I can this year. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Chisel.
I'm trying to chisel the statue. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it right. I'm trying to get a nice little sculpture piece going. You know what I'm saying? And it's some, bro. The thing I hate most, bro, is like, oh, that's good enough.
I knew it was coming. I knew you about to say it.
You're good. You skinny.
That's who?
Man, the who is good enough for who?
Who?
Like, why is that?
For your standard?
But why is it good enough? Why do you think it's good enough?
Only because I think it's because it's like the comparison that people's having to another thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, only way that you say that is because it's like, what are you comparing it to? Like, why are you saying it's good enough?
Because they see you have results already. That's why they think it's good enough.
Or because you're overly committed to something. It's like, oh no, you doing okay?
What is overly committed?
That's the key.
Got me ready.
But that's the key. That's the key to success, though.
Bro, it's the combination to success.
Bro, how are you ever going to master something if you're never fully committed?
All right, man. Look.
That's why
McKeesport, man. My city, my hometown. We love them. We love the city. We always have a solid football team. Record-wise, we look solid. You know what I'm saying? We have our city, bro, produces so many athletes, bro. So many talented people off the field. Academically, bro, super smart.
Gold mine.
Bro, it's a gold mine. You know
mine.
what I'm saying? And we don't really have much to show for it, bro. Or at least over the last 20 years, like, you know what I'm saying? There really hasn't been much to show for that, and it bothers me.
And the stuff that we do have to show for is development beyond us, which is not fair. You know what I mean?
It's for what you
mean? Something like they were developed beyond McKeesport. I mean, the potential was taken somewhere else where it was
they had to get out that environment.
Not that they had to get out of it, but something else just really took and incubated it. You feel what I'm saying? Which is something that we could have been doing.
Exactly, or their talents or gifts wasn't really cultivated.
You feel me?
They needed to be here, or they had to wait to go develop somewhere else, or in a workforce, or at a school, or something. You know what I'm saying? And it bothers me because you have people like us who look at it like, nah, we need more. We need to put out more. The results need to be better. But then on the other side of it, you have people like, no, we're still one of the most winning, programs. What, in the regular season? You know what I'm saying? Or like what? Like what is? But what does that mean? We don't have nothing to show for it. We haven't won a state championship in in almost 20 years. In 20 years, you know what I'm saying? Or, even on a tip of like, we're not celebrating our academics as much as because we do have very intelligent people that are coming out of McKeesport.
Good programs, bro.
And good programs who go on to do beautiful things. Why aren't we celebrating these people? You know what I'm saying? Or honestly, the real question is, why don't they even give credit to McKeesport for that? Because it's like we're not developing them the way we need to. We're pouring into them the way we need to. And it bothers me, bro, because you have all a bunch of other people saying like, no, we're doing okay, we're doing good. Like, why is that
not good enough?
Why
is that say that before on a pod? He screamed it just like that.
Bro,
okay's not good enough.
It's never good enough.
Why is the standard, or why is it not the bar not being raised anymore? Why do we stop? Why do we stop right here?
We lower the bar.
Why? Yeah, bro.
The goal's
and it's
not
like,
big enough.
It's almost to a point where it's disrespectful.
That's the only reason
bro.
why the goal's not big enough.
And I don't get it, bro. And I think we talk about being community activists or being servants to our communities because we want to pull that out. We want to help propel this thing forward. We want to raise this bar of just okay to excellent to great. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
It's something that takes time, but it's something that.
You at least got to make it an aim.
Exactly, bro. Bro, there should not be no ceiling on what, bro. We should be pushing 30-plus kids Division I academically and athletically every year.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I think we have almost like 200 graduates our senior year. I don't know what the average is for us, but 30 or 40 of them should at least be going to big-time schools, full scholarships. You know what I'm saying?
That's a low bar.
Because we have one of the... Bro, our pipeline over in that area, bro, it's unbelievable. Like, the talents, the gifts that we have, because we are a bigger city, you know what I'm saying, that's outside of Pittsburgh, like, we have more than the capabilities and the abilities to do so. So, the question is why? Like, what's going on?
I think another like a lot of things that when people talking about when they talk about success is they never mention the cost that come with that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like there's always a price to pay. You know what I mean? Like you whenever people setting these goals or like somebody's bar is so low, it's because it's like that they probably tell themselves like that's a cost I'm willing to pay. As far as like being mediocre or whether I want to be great. Like I know that there's a cost that's going to come with my goals for next year. Exactly. You know that there's a cost that's coming with your goals, and so do you. You know what I mean? So it's like how much like you got to pay the cost as far as like putting in the work, continue to put in the work whenever you face adversity, and also developing yourself to be able to do what you need to do with the resources and going to go seek out the resources. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then once you get the resources, apply them and, actually, use them resources to move you forward. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you have it's such a big goal, like I said before, whenever you have resources, you need a team, bro. And make sure that your team's on the same page because whenever you're dealing with a lot of people, you know what I mean? You're not on the same page. Everybody's going a different way. Imagine being tied to just one rope and you going one way, I'm going one way, you going one way. Mm-hmm. The rope is never going to be able to reach its full length because we're all going these different, you know what I'm saying? We're going these different directions. We're playing tug of war, versus stretching out as far as it can, and using its full capacity. Yeah. Whenever we both go like, cuz I'm going to go this way, I'm going to go that way. What bothers me
about that though, bro? And sometimes I guess it could be a good thing depending on what you talk about or the circumstance. But like, if you ask everybody what their goal is, like you get this team, right? Let's just say a sports team, for example. Everybody's goal is to win this championship. Should be. You know what I'm saying? Minimal. Everybody have different ways about going about it. Or you have people say, oh, I want this, but again, not willing to do what's needed to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what bothers me. Because if you are in a leadership role or if you're on a team, or why are you there? If the team goal is to do this,
for wrong reasons.
And these people are willing to do the work and put in the work, but you're not for real. Mm-hmm. Why are you there? You know what I'm saying?
Because they like the thought of, they like the feel good of it.
It feel good. It sound good.
Like you know how boys be like, oh yeah, like you got hyped up, you get hyped up, and then they don't follow through. Like,
but let's say they not following through, right? They not following through with it, and there has to be a moment you would think, right, of self-reflection, like. Maybe I'm faking for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm.
It's a pride thing. Nobody's never going to really come out and say, like.
Fact. And I was just about to say, like, how many people in life do you think you ask them, like, if they want to be successful is going to tell you no? Even those who are really in the deep of the whatever. Nobody. You think they're going to say that? No, I don't. They're not. Nobody's admitting that, bro. Because, I mean? But not everybody. But a lot of people who are saying.
But why do they get offended when you call it out?
That's why I said we got to kill this growth thing because this growth being offensive thing. Like, for one, pride is a big thing. Mm-hmm. For two, everybody, not everybody, but next to pride is obviously just the egotistical stuff in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Of thinking like somebody's coming for your character, coming for. And I think it's even beyond character.
But you are coming for the character,
and in a sense, but I'm coming for it in a
constructive criticism way.
Right, exactly. The words that was coming out of my mouth, like literally, I'm coming for it out of correction, out of love, out of construction. Like you look at a house, you see there's some damage in it, bro. I'm going to go address the house so we can build it to be a more stronger structure, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing it to tear it down. Yeah. I'm not when I go down there, I knock a beam down. I'm not trying to knock the house down. I'm trying to build it back up. Right. You feel me? So like, but that's perspective. We can literally go in a house right now. You could do some demo work, and somebody would say, "Oh, he's demolishing in that. He's you know what I mean?" Or somebody could say, "Oh, he's rehabbing that. He's rebuilding that." Yeah. But that's all on the perspective of the person. And then a lot of people when they hold certain positions, certain titles, certain responsibilities. They're not willing to see that the person who's trying to tell them maybe we should try it this way or maybe this ain't working, talk to things that are just, an aim to improve.
But don't you think there are like examples? Like at this day and age, there's too many examples on what a successful program look like. Not talking school, but a successful system, I should say.
Yes, that's good. That's real good. Like, that's real good.
Why aren't these blueprints being followed? Like, that's my thing. Like, why are we looking at, like, we could look at teams like dynasties, bro. You look at the Bulls, you look at the Patriots, you look at the Steelers in the 70s.
Because you can deflect everything in them areas, bro. It's easier to say maybe it's Duane, maybe it's Vermont, maybe it's the household, maybe it's the way that the players, the household they go, maybe it's the teachers, maybe it's always something out the window, never something in the mirror. Like, it's way easier to.
Accountability what
what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. That's the word. That's a cuss word, though, so be careful when you say that. I mean, because, but it's like, that's exactly what it is, bro. And it's like.
They're offended. Like, what are you offended?
Yeah, because I'm not. And that's where you got to weigh up your heart. And that's kind of, I think, if anything exposes a leader, that exposes their heart. Because if you're offended by somebody trying to, grow you in terms of growing, what you're stewarding, what you're cultivating, then you gotta check yourself, bro, because this ain't about you. This is about
the seeds that's the thing that bothers me, bro, because we look at these leaders where it's like, let's say leaders of the past. You look at Martin Luther King, you look at JFK, you look at George Washington, bro. You look at these people. You think they wasn't criticized? You think people didn't challenge them?
But they welcomed
it, though. They welcomed it. Go ahead, challenge me. I'll prove you exactly why I feel the way I feel, why I'm doing the thing I'm doing. And if you could prove me wrong on this, maybe we go ahead and
they're open to that conversation.
That's
too.
what I'm saying. But every great
good.
Leader have done that. Yes. Tom Brady could take constructive criticism from Bill Belichick. That's the reason why it works so good.
Bro. You talking about two grown men.
Come on, bro. Like, and it's with every relationship, bro. Yes. There was never a time, bro, that a great system worked out and people weren't able to have these conversations. Never, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, even and if there was, it fell quickly, or the downfall was a hard downfall. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't work out. And I think that's what bothers me, because I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Like, why are you even in this role, bro? Why are you even here? Like, I don't know, man.
That's the hard part about it, because you see that, and especially, like we see it in coaches, we see it in, so you see it in parents, you see it in there's a lot of leadership. You see it in a lot of leadership. You see it in presidency. You know what I mean? Like, you see it where you see it, bro, and it's like, why do you even want this, bro? Like,
that's my point.
Like, get out the way.
You know, it requires an open conversation and being challenged. That's what comes with the position. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you hearing the same thing from all these different people, maybe you gotta at least ask yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I tripping? Or if somebody's talking to me about my physical fitness and you be like, and they're like, yeah, you gotta stop eating this, you gotta stop eating that, you gotta stop eating that. And if after so many times, bro, I gotta sit here and be like, dang, maybe I do.
So they say you can't teach your old dog new tricks.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's only because the old dog don't want to learn.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
We ain't dogs. We humans. We got minds to grow.
But some people will stay in a certain type of mindset and not want to grow because that's what comfort. Yes. That's what's comfortable.
Yep.
That's why I said, bro, people don't account for the cost, because it's like whenever somebody's comfortable, bro. Like, for example, bro, you think about waking up in the morning, like you said, it's winter season. Bro, it's warm under them covers. You telling me, bro, I gotta get up from under the covers and go be cold? You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's doing that.
That's why your mindset gotta be, no, I get to go do that. I'm going to, because this is what it takes. You hear me? Like, that type of stuff makes me amped up, bro. Like, it gives me pre-work.
Everybody don't want to be built like that.
But, bro, everybody don't want to be built like that, but everybody can be built like that. And this is a part of that killing the offensive growth is, because I'm so sick and tired of people thinking, and I'm saying this out of the most loving way, and I'm saying this because this is going to build somebody, but I'm so sick. And if you're not that person, then great, and I promise you, we got somebody around you like that. I need you to evaluate. I'm tired of us as people having this mentality, thinking that only that person could be that person, that only that person can do with those actions or do, like, achieve these things. Like, bro, you look at Duane, you see him, bro. If you see him in a gym, because I notice it more as influence increases and rises. This is what I'm seeing more. Okay, you look at Duane, you see a little bit of his snippets. He's dropping some gems. He's dropping some gems of him in a gym. He's dropping some inspiration, some motivation, and you see that, and you like, bro, why can't I do that? Like, I wish I could be Duane. Like, he has great character, and it's like, bro, you're limiting yourself thinking his character is not attached to his identity, and that your identity cannot perform at that altitude. Your identity can achieve that, bro, but you gotta know and receive it for yourself that you're even capable of something. You don't attain nothing that you don't think that's reachable to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even try. You don't. If the bar is up here and you saying, bro, I can't do a pull up, and I wasn't talking about a little bar, but literally, If you go say I can't do a pull up, then no, you can't never do a pull up.
You
won't ever go do it.
Bro.
You hear what I'm saying?
Bro. That's a whole different. Bro, that's rewiring your brain, bro. Like I had to condition, like my brain. You know what I mean? Because like when you grow up, bro, there's a certain way that you're taught to think, bro. That's why I read so much. That's why I'm always consuming so many different things. Because, bro, I'm rewiring my brain and I'm putting it to where the state of mind where it's supposed to be.
With intention, though.
But you know what I think the biggest thing is though with us and certain people, and I'm not saying some people do, but there was a study, I forget the exact percentage of it, but most adults don't have like inner dialogue. Like
that's deep.
They don't like talk to themselves. That's they don't deep. Question themselves. They don't look at themselves in the mirror and say, "Dang, I got to do this or I got to do that." They're just, again, we talk about survival mode.
And like, because life don't want you to.
I mean, that's the system, bro. It works against you in a sense. But like, I've always had this inner dialogue with myself about like their goals or what we want to do. But you know, so many people don't have that. That's real. Bro. And I think that's a lot of the struggle, because if you can't even say it to yourself and be real with yourself, you're not going to achieve, you know, these things. These things seem so out of reach because you don't even have this conversation with yourself. You know what I'm saying? But if you talk to yourself about the same thing for a week straight, you're going to eventually give it a try. Yeah. If you tell yourself for a week straight, you know, it's on your brain nonstop, you can't stop thinking about it, you're going to try it out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what's the solution to it all? Like, what's a clear solution? Like, we get,
bro, I tell Desi all the time,
different perspectives and everything, but what's the, like, if you could be like straightforward with somebody, what is the clear solution?
Slow yourself down. Slow down, bro. Like, I tell, bro, we all deal with overstimulation, overwhelmness, stress, like, you feel me? And me and Des, we have this conversation a lot, bro. I mean, I'm sure you deal with the same thing. Everybody deal with the same thing, bro. But you have to slow yourself down. Like, you literally have to. That's the hard thing, because we all have so many places to be, so many things to do, trying to survive for real. But you really got to slow yourself down. You have to do things that stimulate you slowly, bro. Like that you can sit down and be at peace within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, go for a walk, go to a park, go to the river at night and take a walk and stroll, bro, without your phone at nighttime. Go stargazing. Do something that allows you to think and allows your brain not to think about any other stressful thing rather than the things you really want out of life. And I think that is almost underappreciated in a sense, because they get looked at as like boring or something. People rather go be chaotic, like, you know what I'm saying? People want to go to the bar. People want to go out into a chaotic scene in an environment because it like keeps their mind busy.
They don't want to face them thoughts.
They can't be by themselves, or they can't think by themselves, or they feel like they can't, because then they start crying, bro. People get emotional. People get like, because they don't like themselves. Like, you feel me? Like, they don't like who they really are or who they're becoming. But they also rather shy away from the actual conversation of like, okay, what's the plan here?
With their self, like you said, and let's keep it at being, like you said, we're gonna talk about some solutions, but we definitely gonna highlight the problem a little bit more, because, you know, systematically that's the plan. Like you said, like a lot of people deal with jobs that literally don't allow them to think for themselves. Like you think of it, if you got a cash register from 9 to 5, bro, you don't get to think for yourself in them times, bro. You're focused on, your task at hand. And then, like, you go home, say you got kiddos, you're present within them, bro. You know, you're active, whatever responsibilities you got with them, and then it's time to go to bed, bro. It's time to go to bed.
We talk about intentionality, bro. You have to be intentional with it, even with kids and stuff, bro. Even with kids and the family and the job and this and that, you have to be intentional at a certain time of day or a certain time of your week or something like that, bro, to slow down. And
the world swallows you up, bro, and then you'll be on that, like, you'll look up, bro, and 10 years will be by, and it's like, dang, bro, like, You're so much in survival mode, because that's what it is. Like, it's survival mode to the point you haven't even had time to be in your own thoughts.
In fact,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't, not only have you had not had time to talk to Vermont, talk to Nerd, but you haven't had time to talk to yourself, bro. You ain't God,
bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean,
that's why people get detached from God for real.
Absolutely,
like, you know
and that's why realignment and I call it, you know, coming into the new year, I always feel like it's very important to get, you know, rerouted and to, you know, get grounded, if you will, because, bro, like, you got to get an alignment with God, in the sense of, like, He is going to bring things to you that are within your divinity of your life, but you got to have capacity for Him and His vision. You got to have capacity for his assignments He's giving you. If you working and you dealing with kids, dealing with relationships, dealing with stuff, and you literally have no time to even Bro, I see it all the time, bro. You see a dope person with a dope idea or a dope talent or dope gift. They have no time for it.
Yeah.
Like, this person is so dope. It could be an artist, but he has no time for that because he's surviving over in this area of his life. And it's like, bro, the enemy, he loves that, bro.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
now you're not using your God-given talent and you're not being, you know, the divine person you were created to be, bro. So it's like, slow down.
And I think that's why it's so intentional for us as community members, as a society, really to implant this into our young kids, or to our young adults, whatever, to just slow down. Like,
Yes.
go ahead. There need to be like a sensory space in schools or something to where y'all could just go and focus on what y'all feel like y'all need to focus on, bro. We talk about like just
that's what study hall used to be, bro.
Yeah, like
not,
study, but
what we do now. We sit on our phones.
Let's
be real.
That's it, though.
Like,
that's it. Or gossip, or bro, allow these kids to have a space of like they want to go play their instrument. They want to go do this.
Thinking room or something.
Oh, he said a
thinking room. But you know something, or even just talk about the like guidance counselors and stuff, bro. Like the relationships with that has to be, I feel like, stronger. You have to make sure that everything's good at home, like, you know, and everything start at home. So like, you feel me? Like, I know everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
But you have to be intentional about these things. Well, not only yourself, but your kids, your family, and stuff. And I challenge everybody, bro, on New Year's Eve. Like, if y'all plan on going out, I mean, me personally, how I like to spend it, I like to just pray and go into it alone, quiet, and just like
we be at church.
Facts, bro, and just to kind of like take it all in and just and allow yourself to feel it, like, you know what I'm saying, and feel the shift and feel the change and feel that this chapter and this year end and go into the. I do believe in the symbolism behind all of that, bro. But you know, if you do plan on going out, pray before you go out and really have a moment with yourself or with your family, and just take it in, bro, and just have that moment to just, bro, just reflect. And
because let's look back at the heart of it, bro. Like I was even saying, you know, to open this conversation is the nature, bro. Look at the trees right now, bro. They look lifeless. They look dead. You know what I mean? That's what we call them. We call them dead trees, the naked trees. You know what I'm saying? But look, what do they turn out to be next summer or spring, if you will, bro?
Fall. I mean, full
blossom, beautiful,
life, yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Full of life. This is not them resting. This not them taking their time off right now, bro. This is just a part of their season, bro. Like this is a divine part of their journey. But they you know what I'm saying? But they withhold their life still, bro. Yeah. Like they come beautifully than ever, bro.
Yeah,
but it's like,
stronger,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's like, if nature is so divine to do that within its own nature, literally, because it doesn't have a choice. But we're given choice, bro. You look around and you see nature, you see animals, you see so much that they do, bro. We're so detached.
Yeah.
We're so far removed because why? Because we got our own brains. We make our own choices, and our own choices be off
That's
of.
powerful.
You hear what I'm saying? But our own choices or decisions are made with no influence of the alignment of where we were sourced from. They're in alignment with everything they do because they don't have a free will. We're not in alignment because we have a free will to decide what we want to do and don't want to do, and therefore we make choices that have no inclusion of God, no inclusion of the divine purpose of our life. And mostly it's based off of the scarcity of the world. A lot of decisions we make is based off of either scarcity, based off of being overwhelmed, based off of just being stuck in the survival mode, distracted, you know what I mean? Just trying to keep our head above water, like Nurse said. Like, bro, like, we come from times, bro, where we knew how to be quiet and be still in a room, bro.
Yeah.
Promise you right now, lights go out, chilling right now, you going to be on your phone till your battery die. You ain't about to sit, what else? You ain't picking up no book, lighting a candle. You're not about to sit here and just get on your knees and pray. You're not about to sit here and read a newspaper. You're not about to, bro. You about to try to find what has power still, what has electricity still, what has a battery still, and you're gonna try to operate that one thing. And those things is overstimulating. It's like, bro, I grow to hate a phone, bro. I promise you, like.
Phone, it has its pros, but
for sure, bro. And I'm not naive to them, bro. But it can't consume me, bro. Like. Yeah. The fact that you know how much we pick it up and
because it doesn't allow you to have a peace of mind, bro. And I feel like
it controls
the
you,
most
bro,
expensive thing you can own is a peace of mind. Like that's the most.
That's good.
That has the most worth, bro, in life. Period, bro. Because it doesn't matter if you're a trillionaire, bro. If you don't have a peace of mind, your life feel like it's in shambles. You know what I'm saying? Peace of mind and health, bro. Like that's bro, you can be the richest man on earth, bro. Like Bob Marley talk, bro. That's why I like Bob Marley a lot, bro, because it's all he talks about, bro. It's having that peace of mind and being free, bro.
I like that, Bob.
No, facts, bro. And he always talk about being free. Like he always talk about being free, and he's the richest man. He was the richest man on earth because of it, and he was trying to free his people. Like,
that's
good. And I think that's like, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, yeah, we in Mont's nice little crib right here. Bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's the peace of mind that being within this brotherhood and being in this circle, having this conversation with you guys, that brings that freedom, that peace of mind, that richness. You know what I'm saying? And I think we get caught up in the material stuff, bro. And I think kind of being on your phone again. We talk about, everybody knows social media kills everything.
I don't think we do, bro.
I think people understand. Well, I think people can recognize it, but I think people are so hooked and addicted to it to where it doesn't even matter anymore.
I ain't putting it down.
Yeah. Like even though this cigarette's bad for me, I'm gonna keep smoking.
I don't think it's still understood to the internal effect that it really takes, like to the neurons that it affects, and
I think like recently it's starting to hit a little harder. Like people starting to realize they're not rappers or entertainers, and they can't just buy their partners Bentleys and stuff, bro. Like, you feel me? Because they be like, I ain't money bag, I ain't this, I ain't that. But I mean, bro, like y'all's looking at the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I talk about relationships and stuff, bro. Like that's the greatest thing, bro, is having relationships with the right people.
That's real. And you said too, just about being rich and having brothers around you. And I just want to give a shout out, bro, because even in the talk of self-talk and having that capacity and intentionality to self-talk to yourself, the next thing best to that is having good people around you that you could talk to, people that hold you accountable. And again, coming to this, killing this spirit of growth being offensive, bro. I love my guys, man. We don't get to spend that much time, but when we do, it's always constructive though. And man, we talked about it before. Nerd made it clear. Make sure you got some group of guys that you get butt naked with, bro. But I'm saying this, bro. Ramont, bro, my guy, bro. The other day I come to him about something, and this is so important to have somebody like this in your life. Nerd been this person in my corner probably like for years now, but it's like when you come to your peoples, bro, and talk to them as you would talk to yourself, like in the same vulnerability. You hear what I'm saying? Like in the same vulnerability, and you allow them to really. And then when you got somebody who's connected to the spirit, who's going to tell you like not just the disparity within what you're saying, but I highlight like, bro. Like, yeah, it might feel like that. It might even look like that. But, bro, like, you got to go to work on that. You hear what I'm saying? And then when somebody can go beyond and tell you, like, this is why I like talking to Ramont. Because anytime I'm talking to Ramont, he going to tell me a story that sound like that, like what I'm saying from the Bible, bro. Yeah. And it's like, dang, bro, like, it's that deep. Like, our life is really connected. Like, somebody had that same battle that you had, and they conquered it, and they did it in, a multitude of ways. And it's like, when you hear that, bro, when you got somebody who can tell that back to you, it becomes so light off your shoulders. The burden becomes so lifted, bro, because it's like, sometimes you feel isolated in the things you're going through. Sometimes you feel, the disparity of, just the moment, the fickle feelings within the moment. Things like that come high and by, and it's like, if you don't got nobody really speaking empowerment, hope, and I'm not just talking about motivation, like that's not the word. I'm talking about empowerment, hope, love, prosperity, purpose. When you got somebody speaking these things into you, not based off of what they see, what they feel, but what they know God has done in other people's lives, whether it's biblical or just around you, around them. However, bro, it's like, it's a different type of construction going on, bro. You know what I mean? And like I said, like, me and Nerd been that person for years now. and then like that's meaningful because we pairs around the same age. But then when you hear Ramont and he's 21, bro, and I'm
forgetting that.
Yeah, even more advanced.
Neither do I.
And then we were at 21.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's like he still has that innocence in him. And I say this because, like, sometimes, people hear somebody younger talking like, oh, you just ain't live a little. You just ain't live. You ain't live long enough yet. It's like, nah, bro. But I see him. It's like, bro, you dodged a lot. Because even in a 21-year-old I was, bro, I'm like, wow, like, I wasn't thinking like that, bro. I wasn't that optimistic. I wasn't that faithful. I wasn't that hopeful. Like, that my mindset wasn't that constructive, bro. My heart wasn't that pure. So I'm like, as much as like somebody would say, oh, he just, he kind of think of it like a kid, like they're just innocent, like, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, bro, he made some good decisions, and even knowing that, he survived a lot of bad decisions, even than that, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, even at his age, for what the odds are stacked against somebody at his age, bro, I value
Shout out, bro.
him so
Appreciate
much.
you.
You
Shout
know
out,
what
bro.
I'm saying?
Shout out,
I
bro.
just had to get that out there, bro, because
No.
it make me value, you know, just him as a person, but it also make me value his creator. It make me value God more. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see a God within people, when I see God within most people, this is why I look to see it in everybody. I look to see him in everybody, which is why I have the empathy that I have for most individuals. But it's like when you actually see them bring it up out of them. You hear what I'm saying? Like when they believe in what's in them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To some degree, obviously, you know, because that's an evolving thing. But it's like to see him perform in the altitude and just what he is already, you know, just the connectivity that he has in this time, in this season, in these circumstances. It's so beautiful to me. And that's without knowing stuff that people don't know and yada, yada, yada. But it's
Shout
like,
out, bro.
yeah.
Shout out, bro.
y'all.
Shout
I
out,
go
God.
all
Crazy,
day, man.
crazy.
This is my
absolutely.
guys, man. But it's like 2026 is gonna look beautiful for us, fellas.
Bro, it is, bro.
Moral support as a
I ain't
collective.
gonna lie, bro. I get emotional thinking about it.
Yeah, bro.
Look,
And
look.
that's how it's supposed to feel,
Look,
bro.
bro,
Like,
look.
I don't know if it.
Bro, when we was in that board meeting,
Come on.
bro, like I feel like the hairs on my
What
back
board
stood
meeting?
up,
Not
bro.
everybody know what you talking about. What board
Nah,
meeting?
you know what I'm saying? McKee Sports School
Elaborate on
District
that.
board meeting. I ain't gonna get into it right now. We an hour in. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, it takes this a whole another hour.
No doubt.
But you know, just hearing the impacts and the changes that needs to be made and kind of like we were saying earlier, filling our role within that. It put. I'm telling you, the hairs on my back stood up. Like I said, I got up out of there, chest poked out, head up, bro. You feel me? Like I'm like ready to make a change. I feel like I want to be
That's
Superman.
good.
You know what I'm saying? It put a whole new purpose in the boys, and I think, yeah, I'm just, I can't wait. I get emotional thinking about it, bro, because it's on. You know what I'm saying? And you want to make an impact in people's lives, but especially people that you grew up with and the youth, bro. I ain't
It's
gonna lie,
time to
'cause I
come
have
on,
faith.
nerd.
It is. No, facts it is.
Time
And
to
I'm
come
looking forward to
on.
it, but yeah, man, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays. You know
Yes,
what I'm
happy
saying? Happy
holidays.
holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We won't see y'all until after the New Year, so be safe.
Yeah, we coming out the gates though, running out the tunnels all crazy.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Busting through the banner.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
Serious.
different. The energy's different. I mean, it's gonna be crazier, better. Everything. We look forward to seeing y'all then. But we appreciate y'all for sticking this out,
Yes,
this
thank
2025
y'all,
out with
thank
us. Thank you for the ones who just joined us this year, who just joined recently, and for the ones that's coming in the future. We
Ooh,
appreciate
thank you in
y'all. We love
advance.
y'all, man.
Thank
We
you in
thank
advance
you,
for
man.
sure.
So if y'all got any 2026 New Year's resolutions, let us know in the comments below. We want to hear them. We want to see what's going
Yes,
on. See if
yes.
we can help in any way. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
We appreciate y'all, man. It's Moral Support. It's y'all boys, man. We out of here.
Let's
Peace.
go.